My name is Leah Hammond and I'm from Pitch in Canada. In this week's video, I'm going to try to tell you why you should not shop or limit your shopping during Black Friday and Cyber Monday deals. If this interests you or you think, why should I stop shopping on Black Friday or Cyber Monday? Just keep watching. So first, I'm going to try and prevent you from buying those you think is great deals on your laptops, your cell phones, your printers, your cameras, because chances are the ones that you have at home already are working just fine. You don't need this fancy camera or this fancy computer. You have stuff at home and you don't really need to buy new just because it's a good deal or just because everyone else is shopping on Black Friday or Cyber Monday. Did you know that a lot of times what happens is we get so caught up in the whole, buying new, and we're getting a new phone, and like, what do you end up doing with your old phone? You just toss it aside. You forget about it, and it just ends up either not turning on ever again, and you just end up throwing it in the garbage. And that's not good because it ends up in our landfills and it needs to be recycled. So make sure, if you do end up having to buy a laptop or just a desktop or a cell phone or a printer or anything like that, make sure you hit up Best Buy or you hit up Staples, because they've got really great recycling programs at the stores in store. Did you know over the last year we have gathered over 300 million tons of e-waste alone, just with cell phones and computers and batteries and all these things that we don't need to put in our landfills. We can prevent that. Just please recycle your electronics if you do not need them or they do not work. Now, in order to prevent you from having to go and buy these new items, make sure you buy cases for everything. Yes, you are spending a little bit more money, but you will get way more life out of your item if you do. Trust me. Now, if you are looking for a specific electronic, look for an Energy Star, which I will post right here. Look for that. It will be a lifesaver. If you have unwanted but usable electronics, please donate them to your nonprofits because they could really use them, especially during the holiday season. So if you feel in your heart that you just want to buy that new camera or you want to buy that new phone because it's a wicked deal, please donate your non-wanted but usable electronic items to people that really can use them and will appreciate them and won't throw them away. Now guys, this next one is so heartbreaking to me. It is the plastic waste that we are creating just by Cyber Monday, whether you get it in a package that you order on Cyber Monday or it's the bag you take your goodies home in on Black Friday. Did you know that plastic bags generate 300 million tons of waste per year? And did you know that our poor marine life are ingesting that all the time? Not only do bigger animals that live in the ocean ingest it, but they also feed it to their offspring because it smells like food. Studies show that by 2050, there will be more plastic in the ocean than fish. And you know what? That's not even the scariest part. Did you know that you, yes, you behind the camera, are ingesting it by your drinking water? Because the plastic that we are putting into the oceans, we are actually ingesting it through little plastic particles that are found inside our drinking water. Please stop using those garbage bags you get from Walmart, you get from any sort of store. Bring reusable bags. Another way to avoid this issue by putting plastics into the ocean is I want you to really think, do you really need this item? Do you really need it? And would you be buying it if it wasn't on sale? Last but certainly not least, Black Friday and Cyber Monday love to put sales on clothing. Did you know that each clothing brand distributor creates over 50 collections per year? So globally, we create 80 billion types of clothing pieces per year. Oh my goodness, that is mind-blowing. And out of those 80 billion pieces, each Canadian out there, on average, generates over 80 pounds of textile waste per year. Oh my goodness, people. This is why we buy at the thrift store. This is why we buy at the thrift store. So ways that we can avoid our clothes from going into the landfills is obviously buy used. Donate your clothes. H&M has a fantastic clothing and textile recycling program. If you bring it into their store, they will give you a $5 off coupon for every bag you bring to recycle. That's amazing. That's an incentive for you to recycle your clothing and your textiles. Donate them to nonprofits. Donate them to women's shelters, children's shelters, transition homes. Make sure your clothing goes as long as it can, because believe me, in the long run, it will help you, it'll help your children, it'll help your children's children, it'll help our animals, it'll help everyone just by either buying used or recycling your clothing items. So that's it for this week's video. I hope that you'll think twice about either Cyber Monday or Black Friday that just passed today, but I know it's continuing through the weekend. Please rethink your purchases before you actually purchase those items, because chances are you're probably not going to need it, and you're going to save your money and you're going to save our planet, which it's like a win-win. Am I right? I'm totally right. So if you like this video, which I'm sure you did, give it a thumbs up, hit the like button below, subscribe, share it with your friends, like us on Facebook and Instagram at Pitch in Canada, and we'll see you next week for a new video. Bye.